Hi everyone, welcome to Amber's channel. This is my very first video, and I'm so excited to share a piece of my story with you all. I'm Amber, a woman in my middle years who's navigated quite a few ups and downs in life. And today, I want to tell you about one of the most significant chapters in my journey, rediscovering myself after my children grew up and left the nest. It's what they call empty nest syndrome. If you're also at this stage of life, or simply curious to hear a story about change and rebirth, then please stay tuned. I believe that no matter how life changes, we can always find new joy and meaning. Let's dive in. This morning, I woke up and realized the silence, an eerie silence I haven't experienced in 30 years. This sprawling house, where the sounds of laughter, little feet scampering, or even the occasional squabble never truly ceased, was now completely still. My youngest, Liam, had flown the coop, college. My nest, once bustling and full of the children's warmth, was now empty. I remember the day Liam got on the bus for kindergarten. My heart ached. I cried so much on the way home. And now, this feeling is 1,000 times bigger than that. Liam was the last of my children to leave. Sarah, my eldest, is married and living in another state. Ben, my middle son, is off backpacking around the world. A part of me feels relieved, knowing they've grown up. They're independent. They're ready for their own lives. I had prepared for this moment, or so I thought. But another part of me, a part I didn't even know existed, feels torn. I walk around the house, touching Liam's old toys on the shelf, the books Sarah used to read when she was little, the rushed family photos I now wish I'd taken more of. Each item is a small stab to the heart. Who am I if I'm not a mother? That question echoes in my head, haunting me hour after hour. My entire life, my greatest, most precious title was mom. Now, that title seems to have been taken from me. David, my husband, tried to comfort me. He understands how I feel. I know he does. He said, "Honey, I know you're sad, but now it's our time. We can do all the things we never had time for." He's always been more optimistic than me, but I just sighed. I know, David, but I just feel useless. One afternoon, as I was sitting in my living room, looking out at the backyard, I saw a young bird trying to fly. It wobbled, almost fell sometimes, then struggled to flap its wings, got back up and tried again. A spark ignited in my mind. I looked at the little bird, then out at the wide blue sky. "They've flown," I murmured to myself. "So, I have to fly too." That's when everything started to change. I couldn't just sit here and let sadness consume me. I enrolled in a painting class, something I had loved in my youth but had put aside because I was so busy taking care of my family. My first brushstrokes were awkward, but gradually the colors and shapes rekindled joy within me. I even signed up for a Thai cooking class. I used to only know how to cook familiar family meals. Now, challenging myself with new flavors, strange ingredients, strangely excited me. I even volunteered at an animal shelter. There, the homeless dogs and cats, with their grateful eyes, helped me feel useful again. I was no longer just Sarah, Ben, and Liam's mom. I was Amber. Amber who loves to paint. Amber who enjoys making green curry. And Amber who isn't afraid to give a scruffy little dog a big hug. David and I started going on dates again too. Evenings where it was just the two of us. No children's voices, no to-do lists. We went hiking, explored small towns nearby, and simply sat and talked like the best of friends. The house is still quieter, there's no denying that, but it's no longer empty. It's filled with new stories, new both of us. The empty nest syndrome. It's still there a little, like a reminder of what was, of those wonderful years of motherhood. But now I see it differently. It's not a loss, but a transition. My children have found their wings and flown, and I am spreading mine too. I'm learning to fly in my own way, on a path I never imagined. And I see the sky is bigger than I ever imagined.